Okay, here we are back again with more Dragon Age Inquisition. And actually, I wanted to go because in the last episode, talking to Dorian, Nadia mentioned that Alexius is in the cells, and I'm wondering if he is actually in the cells. This is not the cells. Where am I going? I know where I'm going. I know exactly where I'm going. So I think sometimes you can find people in the cells. And I still need to get into those. I think actually I might be able to have a chat with Sarah, possibly? Is he down here? He may not be. No, I don't see him. I don't see him. It's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that somebody else would be able to enjoy the ambiance of this place the way I did when I was stuck here as their prisoner. That's alright. But that does remind me, I think I can... Oh god, I keep knocking that light. I think if I ask Sarah nicely, she might be willing to open those locked doors for me. And, awesomely enough, Sarah is the next person on my list to talk to.
Well, that's mages all over.
Yeah.
So many robes. I bet all of Ferelden looks like her. I'll just be the other side of Haven, just in case.
Well, they're what we need.
You expected something else? We needed this.
We needed? No, pretty sure that question was never passed my way. I mean, yay, freedom. Great for them. Over there, away from me.
Right. Thoughts on the Inquisition?
Is the Inquisition what you thought it would be?
Well, you're dragging people together. Suppose that's something. You're gonna need more trebuchets if you're going after the sky. Or, you know, ladders.
Opinions about our allies?
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Which? The ones who do things or the ones who give orders?
Cassandra.
Thoughts about Cassandra?
Not as buttoned up as she plays, right? Tough, though. I'd stand behind her in front of anything.
Me too. What about Solus?
What about Solus?
Solus? His head's crammed up 1,000 years ago.
Varric?
Anything to say about Varric?
Varric? Too clever. Always saying something, but never saying it straight.
Dorian.
What about Dorian?
He's fun. Could lose a bit more to Vinta.
He is pretty fun, isn't he? Vivienne.
What's your opinion of Vivienne?
She's a bitch, but she knows. She better.
Oh, she knows. She definitely knows. Iron Bull.
Thoughts on Iron Bull?
He makes me wonder about things. I mean, what do their women look like?
And that's the reason why, when I romance Sarah, I always play as a Kunari, because she loves Kunari women. Blackwall.
Any thoughts about Warden Blackwall?
He's too good, right? I'd like to see him out of that uniform. Not like that.
Yeah.
What do you think about our Spymaster, Ambassador, and Commander?
Liliana is pretty in places. Swear I've seen her too. Or heard she used to play. But that'd be mad. Now Josephine, she's as good at humbling her kind as I am. Just with less mess. Knows her business if you have to have it. And Cullen. I suppose if you want a jackboot, you get a big one so you can grow into it. Nice hair though.
Yeah, he does have
We'll
nice
talk
hair.
later.
Good, right? I'll be here.
Although I would probably not consider Cullen a jackboot. At least not anymore. He kind of was in Dragon Age 2, but he's softened up a little bit since then. Varric, what do you got for me, buddy?
The Mage Rebellion joins the Inquisition.
Yeah.
I've got to admit that's a twist I didn't see coming. One thing you saw in the future worries me. I mean, it was all bad.
Yeah, it was all bad.
But red lyrium and Ferelden, infecting people and growing out of them, that's bad. Finding more of it really punches a hole in my red lyrium at the temple was a coincidence theory.
How fast does this stuff spread anyway?
How long does it take for red lyrium to grow? How fast can it spread?
It took years to infect people in Kirkwall, but no one there was actually ingesting the stuff. This Elder One managed to take the worst thing I can think of and make it worse. That's an accomplishment.
Well, can we keep hoping though? Can we keep hoping? Because I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about how bad this could get.
I'd like to keep hoping it's a coincidence, if you don't mind. I need to be able to sleep at night.
Honestly, I think I'll give up sleeping for the foreseeable future. I've got people trying to find out where the red stuff came from. I think maybe we should make that a priority.
Okay.
But that's enough doom and gloom. You just won a big victory for the Inquisition. What are you going to do to celebrate?
Party? I don't know that she's the partying kind. Catch my breath.
I was planning to put my feet up.
Yeah.
Maybe grab a nap. You?
Whatever I do, it'll be as far from Cassandra as I can get. Things should be calm
Fair.
around here for at least the next hour. Take a moment to enjoy it. If the world's about to end,
Whoa.
I'm sure the Seeker will let us know.
I don't know why that happened. But okay, yeah, thanks, Varric. Got anything else for me?
Need something?
I've already asked all this,
Carry
I
on.
think. So let's go out here. I wonder if Krem has something else he can tell me.
Nice work at Redcliffe. I could help the
Oh
mages
boy,
learn to work
that's
with
a terrible
Inquisition
angle.
soldiers, if you like. Not that the chief has any apostates in the group.
Yeah, probably not. Tell me about the Chargers. Have I asked
Can we
this?
talk about the Bull's charges?
Best company you'll find from here to the Anderfells. In my time with the chief, we've gone up against everything from bandits to magic trees.
I would like to get a look
We're
at your
expensive,
face,
but
sir.
you'll never doubt we're worth it. Want to know anything in particular?
What are your abilities?
Do the charges specialize in anything from a tactical standpoint?
Bull doesn't want us large enough to work as an army. We're better as shock troops, as skirmishers. We've got archers for hitting enemy infantry, Dalish with more archery.
Yeah, I
and
bet.
Skinner and her people on the flanks. Rocky handles fortifications and traps, and Stitches keeps us all fighting. They mostly hold back. I'll lead the frontline fighters with Grim, and the chief goes wherever he can hit something.
Do you follow rules?
Are there rules for how mercenaries operate?
If you don't want some noble to treat you like bandits, yes. There's also a code of conduct most companies hold to. Keeps things civilized on the battlefield. We accept surrenders for ransom from mercenaries, nobles, and soldiers wearing a lord's colors. Our prisoners are treated well, injuries tended. We'd want the same for any of ours who got captured.
Alright, let's talk about an interesting job you had.
You said something about everything from bandits to magic trees. I'll admit to some curiosity.
About the trees.
Right. Sylvans.
Ah, yes,
That's
those.
what Dalish called them. Apparently spirits can possess trees, too.
Mm-hmm.
Some noble in the Dales, and they really don't like it when you call them Dalish nobles. Had a haunted forest. His family had abandoned the land, but he wanted it back. The chief bought us all axes, and then we went. Between the axes and the torches, the Sylvans weren't too bad. Worst part was the squirrels.
Thanks.
We'll talk later.
Let's see, oh, you're stuck, aren't you? Okay, well... Let me reload. I think reloading usually fixes that. There we
What
go.
can I do for you?
How can we use you?
Iron Bull said the charges were at my disposal. Do you have any suggestions on how to use them?
The Templars have holed up in Thorinfal Redoubt. No idea what's happening inside.
Okay.
I could have some of the boys poke around. If nothing else, we get a better look at the land.
Alrighty, thank you.
We'll talk later.
That's all I wanted. That gets me a new operation, which is helpful. Iron Bull.
So, that Tevinter guy sent you into the future?
Yeah. Weird, right?
Every time I think I understand magic, the rules change.
And I'm a mage,
And
so
you're a mage.
yeah.
So that's saying something.
Exactly.
Anyway, I hope our new friends have what it takes to close the breach. Damn thing gives me a headache just looking at it.
Yeah, yeah.
Travel safely.
Smithing
Where?
is hot work. Here, have something to drink.
Blackwall.
There was never going to be an easy answer to the mage dilemma.
Nope.
What you did for the mages took courage. You gave them a chance. Everyone deserves one.
Alright, well, I'm glad you appreciate that. Anything else?
At your service.
He doesn't seem to.
Nothing right now.
Blackwall is one of those, like, there's some characters that I like flirting with. Blackwall, I pretty much only flirt with him if I intend to actually romance him, because he's one who kind of, like, he's a little bit quick off the mark in terms of the getting serious about the romance. People like Dorian is just, like, he's just fun to flirt with. Sarah is just kind of fun to flirt with. It's fun to flirt with Cassandra because she gets a little flustered about it. Admittedly, Cassandra and Dorian both are, like, Cassandra is straight, so she won't romance a female Inquisitor, and Dorian is gay, so he also won't romance a female Inquisitor, not seriously. So they're still fun to flirt with. And Sarah is fun to flirt with, even if you're not intending to romance her seriously. And Iron Bull can be fun to flirt with too, even if you're not intending to actually romance him. But, like, Blackwall is a little bit too, like, he gets a little bit too intense, a little bit too early for me to be interested in flirting with him casually, if I don't intend to actually romance the guy. So I usually don't. And Josephine, too, like, she's cute, and it's fun to take one or two of the flirt options with her. But again, past a certain point, I feel kind of bad, because I'm like, if I'm not actually gonna romance her, I don't want to, like, keep pushing it either, because she's so oblivious as well. Yeah, let's see what, looks like Cassandra's dealing with something here.
And what are we supposed to do, exactly?
What you always do. Complain.
We've already spoken with Commander Cullen. No one listens. We want better quarters. We want the Templars kept at a distance. And some respect for...
This is not the Circle. You mages are our allies, not our wards. Act like it.
How are we supposed to...
Deal with it.
I love you, Cassandra.
It never ends. Evidently.
That's the truth.
You don't need to tell me that.
I just don't know who told them I'm the one to yell at.
Is it that bad?
The mages are here as equals. They need to get used to what that means. It is your doing, after all. You created this alliance.
Well, I did my best.
I had to think on my feet, and I did what I could.
Oh. I do sound like I'm blaming you, don't I? I don't disapprove. In fact, you did well.
Why did you disapprove
You
of
made
my
a
decision
when
then?
it needed to be made.
No, I appreciate
and
it.
here we are. I wish I could say this was my doing.
Flatterer.
You're flattering me.
I'm not. This always happens. Nobody ever takes my meaning.
You should see your face.
I'm thinking less flattering things now. Let's hope the breach has your sense of humor.
You know what? Mother Giselle likes my sense of humor, okay? So I think you should appreciate it too. And now Cullen, because no doubt he also has opinions on what I just did.
The mages are ready to approach the breach. I pray this will be enough to close it.
So, yeah, do you and I have a problem?
You weren't happy with how I brought in the mages. Do you have a problem with me as well?
Of course not.
I have no intention of endangering your alliance, but I must ensure the safety of those here. That concern extends to the mages. They are putting themselves at risk for the Inquisition, as are you. Any precautions taken are meant to aid you, nothing more. I hope you will accept them as such.
Alright, anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
I'm glad to have the charges on our side. Bull's men are professionals, despite evidence to the contrary.
Let's do one more and
Is
see if
there
he's got
anything
anything
I should
else.
Not at present.
Alright, thank you, sir.
That's all for now.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Yeah, so, I mean, at least, like, the advisors, Cullen, Josephine, and Liliana, they don't have approval the way the companions do. Of course, they might express disapproval of some of my decisions, but they don't actually have approval ratings. So, because of course they, you know, they're invested in just in going along with whatever we decide as an organization, and it's irrelevant their opinion.
Bull's charges, that Iron Bull, he's something, is he not?
He is, yeah.
Go on with you. You can't go making cow eyes at one of those oxmen.
Why not?
No harm in looking, is there? Those shoulders, those horns.
Yeah.
Mad.
Maybe, but I'm not dead.
Actually, I really like how much everybody likes Iron Bull. It's fun. Also, I can't disagree. He's very impressive. He's very impressive. Let's I'm gonna let's check my potions really quick. And then I still got some time, so I might just go ahead and go to the Storm Coast and do a little bit of running around. Yeah, Dorian needs his potions set up here. I think everybody else is pretty well set now.
I had to use different herbs than usual in these poultices. It's the best we've got. You let me know if there's any trouble.
The Maker will provide. Thank you.
Right. So, I think, yeah, I think we should just go ahead and go out to the Storm Coast.
Maker, though the darkness comes upon me, I shall embrace the light.
But yeah, I understand, the appeal of the Iron Bull. Certainly. Yeah, see, I haven't really done anything on the Storm Coast. Like, pretty much the only thing I did was collect Iron Bull, and then I left. I haven't really done anything else. So, we can definitely do some stuff here. We got some warden-y things to do, so I'll probably bring Blackwall. Let's see. I can bring Blackwall. I need a rogue. So, Varric or Sarah. Varric or Sarah. Let's bring Sarah. And then my other party member is just whoever I feel like. So, let's just get Dorian in the party since he's new. And we can have a little fun on the Storm Coast. But yeah, I mean, I can definitely understand the appeal of the Iron Bull. I'd say the Iron Bull's romance is probably my second favorite romance in the game. Just because it's fun and it's really different from any other romance I've experienced in a video game, to be perfectly honest. It's very different. Which makes it really cool. And I love Iron Bull as a character. So it really appeals to me.
A Grey Warden recruiter. That sounds interesting.
It's not easy finding people willing to shoulder such a terrible responsibility.
Here I thought you poked around prisons, hunting for murderers, desperate to escape the noose.
That's what you think of wardens.
It's not such a terrible thing. Some of my best friends are murderers.
They are men and women atoning for what they've done by giving of themselves. They fight for people like you, people in silks and velvets who talk and judge.
Who's judging now?
I know your kind.
Well. Yeah. Blackwall doesn't have a terribly good, high opinion of Dorian. Let's give you a guard bonus. Sarah. Full draw. Let's do it. Go ahead and give her that active ability. I think I have Dorian all set up. Shard. Right, these are the missing Inquisition soldiers that we need to find. That sounds like a worthy goal. It's just elf fruit. I mean, I do need more elf fruit. But yeah, and the Iron Bolt's romance has kind of a special place in my heart because it was the first romance that I did. I romanced him in my very first playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition.
Those must be the bandits Harding mentioned.
Ah, okay. Why? Who's hitting me? Hate it when they do that. Alright. Beware of falling rocks. Yeah, that looks about right. Oh, here's another dog. Hate killing dogs. Hysarian Blade, huh? Is that what they're calling themselves? Hysarians? Here's another one. Oops, the poor Nug got dead in the middle of our fight. What a shocker. Alright. What are we looking at here? More bandits, what a shock. Stop hitting me. What did I ever do to you? Except kill your buddies. There's a loot. I hear a shard. Probably up here. Yep, there it is. Oh, don't follow me up. You didn't need to come up. I'm going back down now. But thanks for the assistance anyway, Blackwall. There's a lot of loot in here. That was a schematic. I don't even know what schematic it was, but it doesn't matter because I want them all. So, alright. Do we have stuff? Where's the stuff? We're looking for people. There's people in here. Oh.
These must be the missing soldiers.
They're dead.
It looks like the bandits are camped further along the beach.
Okay. Bandit notes. These notes were found near murdered Inquisition soldiers. The paper is not crumpled or torn, as though it were left behind instead of dropped. It's not our place to disagree. They're attempting to set themselves up along the shore, and we have orders. We are the sword, not the hand that wields it. You taught me that. If they're worthy, let them come with the Mercy's crest. The Blades of Hysterion will listen. You will only get yourself cast out, or worse.
Our men were murdered by a group called the Blades of Hysterion. It seems there's a way to challenge their leader.
Hysterion? As in Archon Hysterion? Didn't think Southerners cared for that part of Andraste's story.
They have traditions. These men were just following a code. If the Inquisition can win their loyalty, we could steer them on a better path.
Well, we could possibly do that. So I can either just go directly to the bandit camp and just clean them out, or I could go back to my camp and make this Mercy's Crest thing, and then go to their camp and challenge their leader, which is, of course, what I'm gonna do, because that sounds like a good idea. So let's make this. And then I need to put it on. Why don't I have a... Huh. Oh, whatever. Also, my inventory is almost full. I didn't empty my inventory out. That was bad. I should have done that. I'm gonna run out of inventory space really fast here. But that's okay. I'll do this Blades of Hysterion thing anyway, and then I'll probably end the episode. So, and then I'll do proper inventory management off camera. If I have to, I'll destroy something. Like, I can't believe I didn't empty my inventory after I finished the last mission. That was ridiculous of me. Where am I heading? I'm going in the right direction, so I guess I'll just keep going in this direction. Ooh, Serpent Stone. Heck yes. Let's see, is there a way down here? As I recall, it's sort of like at the bottom of a, like, cliff. Yeah, see, there it is over here. More serpent stone. Lovely. Maybe I'll make Iron Bull a nice new weapon or something. Blackwall, what did you do? Did you just like jump and lose a bunch of health? The heck, man? Alright, I'm wearing the Mercy's Crest, so these guys should not be hostile. And indeed they are not.
Someone's come with a challenge.
The others failed.
Well, I am not the others. I'm the Herald of frickin' Andraste, so you know what? We're gonna do this. Let's do it. Okay, here's the leader.
So you would challenge the Blades of Hassarian?
I represent the Inquisition.
You killed soldiers of the Inquisition. We cannot let this stand.
You want justice? Claim it.
Alright, first, I'm leaving. Alright. Ugh. Alright. Oh, is that a elite Hassarian hound? That's kind of crazy. Well, just keep this up, I guess. Kind of in an awkward place, but we're almost there. There we go.
It's done.
So long as the rest agree to play nice, right?
Yep, indeed. Let's see if they will.
Your worship, the Blades of Hassarian are at your service. If you want eyes on the coast, here we are.
Okay, so tell me about the Blades of Hassarian.
I've not heard of the Blades of Hassarian.
Our work is often misunderstood, but we serve Andraste and whoever proves worthy of wielding us.
So you work for me now.
You and your blades are loyal to the Inquisition?
We're loyal to you. I suppose that's the same thing, your worship.
It's that simple, really.
So there's no ill will over what happened with your former boss?
The man was a bastard. You're not the first to stand up to him.
Yeah.
You're just the first to win, and we're happy with that.
Okay.
Besides, I would rather swear my life to the Herald of Andraste.
No doubt you would. Do you have anything to report?
Do you have anything to report?
Nothing of note, your worship.
Okay, thank you.
I should go.
You know where to find us.
Indeed I do. You are right here, and you will continue to be right here, so that works. A bitter note. A note presumably penned by the Blade's former leader. I do not care what the Inquisition claims. They lie to serve their own purpose. They do not listen to their corruption. These hills belong to the Blades of Hassarian, and have I not been good to you? You follow my will as you would the will of Andraste. So you have sworn. So you have sworn. Okay. Initiation for the Blades of Hassarian. The oath sworn by a new converts to the leader of the Blades of Hassarian. You were lost, as were we all. Grant me purpose. You were unhearing, as were we all. Let me obey. You are the sword, as are we all. Wield me in her name. Okay. So yeah, they're like almost an Andrastian cult of sorts. So it seems fitting that they would now serve me, the Herald of Andraste. Hard and Hightown Chapter 2? What? Somebody's a fan. The Conversion of Hassarian. Beloved Andraste, sit well at the Maker's side and know my sorrow, for my heart was weak until it served your greater glory. As she was my enemy, I heeded the word of the betrayer and so sentenced her to die. Thus she was bound upon the pyre so that all might bear witness. But as the prophet burned, a silence fell, for though flame licked mortal flesh, she would not cry. The hearts of the people filled with shame, and all were silent with her. I thought it defiance, and, though I marveled at her strength, my heart was yet unmoved. It was then the prophet raised her eyes, her visage wreathed with sacred flame. It was then I saw her sorrow and her acceptance. I felt the flame eat mine own flesh. I felt its slow death upon me, and knew her suffering. Through flame I walked and drove the sword into her heart, and so the prophet was released. The Maker whispered in my ear, and knew I had become the instrument of his will. An interpretation of the conversion of Hessarian, written in 734 Storm, claims that it draws from a text written by Hessarian himself, remain unconfirmed. Alrighty.
You alright?
I was just a girl. I remember them, you know.
I know. Safe there.
Okay. Anything in here? A horse. Oh. There's something over there. Yeah, I really need to empty my inventory before I reach capacity.
At your service, Your Worship.
So I think I'll leave it here.
See? I told you.
Alright.
I think I'll leave this episode is a little bit short, but I really do need to do some inventory management and other stuff off camera before I really do anything else. So I will leave it here for now. And next time we'll probably come back to the Storm Coast and do some more stuff, because there's definitely some more stuff to do. There's another camp to find. We got some wardeny stuff to find, etc., etc. So yeah, we'll do that. As always, if you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode. Later.